Hey guys, I'm Greg Hardy and welcome to my channel. If you currently have a Roth IRA or are considering one, then you're in the right place. I wanted to do this video as a follow-up to a video I did recently on how to become a millionaire on less than $20 a day with a Roth IRA. In this video, we're going to cover 5 mistakes that, if made, has the potential to cost you a lot of money. Guys, this is the kind of stuff that can really have a positive impact on your financial life. I want to go over these mistakes with you so that you won't ever have to experience them yourself. My goal with this video and with every video that I make is to give you all more knowledge and insight than you had before you began watching it. If I can do that, I ask that you hit that like button and consider subscribing to this channel so that this video can reach a wider audience and help even more people. Let's get started. For a more in-depth breakdown on what a Roth IRA is, I'll link the video that I mentioned earlier in the description. But a Roth IRA is an individual retirement account which is tax advantaged for retirement savings, and it allows you to contribute after-tax dollars to fund your retirement. Unlike a traditional IRA, contributions to a Roth IRA are made with earned income that has already been taxed, which is your net earnings. That means that your money grows tax-free, and all distributions made during your retirement years are tax-free as well. I think this is the one thing that gets overlooked the most when saving for retirement, and that's not having multiple retirement accounts. Being diversified with your accounts is just as important as being diversified in your holdings within those accounts. Having a Roth IRA and a 401k can be a powerful 1-2 punch and generate a sizable nest egg for you. Most of you who are watching are probably wondering how you can be better prepared for your retirement and set yourself up to be as comfortable as possible when you decide to stop working. If that's the case, then you're watching the right video. The Roth IRA was specifically created to offer individuals a retirement savings option with tax advantages, which is different from those of a traditional IRA or a 401k. A Roth IRA allows for a different tax treatment than traditional retirement accounts, providing you with a diversification in tax strategy that can be really beneficial in retirement planning. Unlike a 401k, you can open a Roth IRA account at whatever broker you want to invest in whatever stocks, bonds, ETFs, and mutual funds you want. Whereas in a 401k, your employer partners with a broker and you are typically limited to a small variety of mutual funds with somewhat higher fees. Therefore, from a selection standpoint, you have more flexibility and control inside of a Roth IRA. After hearing about mistake number 1, not having a Roth IRA could potentially be a significant missed opportunity because of its tax-free growth and withdrawals in retirement. Having multiple retirement accounts with different tax treatments, such as a Roth along with your 401k, provides diversification and tax strategy. This can be really beneficial for managing taxes in retirement and optimizing your overall retirement income. As I mentioned earlier about the flexibility of investment options inside the Roth IRA, there's also a flexibility when it comes to accessing the funds in retirement. Unlike a 401k, Roth IRAs do not have a required minimum distribution during the original account owner's lifetime, meaning that you are not required to take a distribution beginning at age 72. This gives you more flexibility in managing your withdrawals, and it allows you to leave the funds in the account to continue to grow tax-free for as long as you want. Additionally, a Roth IRA can serve as a valuable estate planning tool, allowing for tax-free inheritance for beneficiaries, potentially allowing you to pass on a larger inheritance to your heirs. With that said though, make sure you have a designated beneficiary for your account. Over-contributing to your Roth IRA can result in penalties and taxes. The IRS imposes a 6% penalty on excess contributions for each year that they remain in the account. To correct the error, you need to remove the excess contributions and any earnings attributable to it before the tax filing deadline, including extensions, for the year in which the contribution was made. Additionally, you may need to report the excess contribution on your tax return and pay income tax on any earnings associated with the excess contribution. It's essential to monitor your contributions closely to avoid these penalties and taxes. In 2024, an individual under age 50 can contribute a maximum amount of $7,000 into a Roth IRA. For those of you over age 50, you can contribute an extra $1,000 as a catch-up contribution. Also in 2024, the maximum income that you can earn and still be eligible for a Roth IRA is $160,999 for single tax filers and heads of household. However, you won't be able to contribute the full $7,000 if your earnings exceed $146,000 and therefore your contribution amounts will be reduced. Married couples filing jointly will be capped at $240,000, with contribution amounts being reduced with income starting at $230,000. So if you contribute to a Roth IRA, but your income exceeds the IRS limits for Roth IRA eligibility, you may face penalties and taxes. The IRS sets income limits for Roth IRA contributions, and if your income exceeds these limits, you're not eligible to make direct contributions to a Roth IRA. However, though, there is another option called a backdoor Roth IRA. This process allows you to contribute to a traditional IRA and then convert it to a Roth IRA that way. It's important to be aware of the income limits for Roth IRA contributions and to adhere to them to avoid any penalties and taxes. If you find yourself in this situation, it's advisable to consult with a tax professional for guidance on how to correct the error and minimize any penalties or taxes that may be owed. Qualified withdrawals from a Roth IRA in retirement are tax-free, providing you with a valuable source of tax-free income during your retirement years. However, should you try and withdraw any of the gains in your Roth IRA before you reach age 59 and a half and have the account open for at least 5 years, you will be subject to taxes in your current income tax bracket, plus a 10% penalty. This only applies to your gains, as you are able to withdraw your contribution amounts at any time. However, there are exceptions to the early withdrawal penalty for certain circumstances, such as a qualified first-time home purchase, which is up to a $10,000 lifetime limit, qualified higher education expenses, certain medical expenses, certain distributions to unemployed individuals for health insurance premiums, distributions made to beneficiaries after the death of the account holder, and distributions due to disability. It's essential to understand the rules and potential penalties before making withdrawals from a Roth IRA to avoid any unexpected taxes and penalties. Consulting with a financial advisor or a tax professional can help you with the rules and determine the best course of action for your financial situation. With that said, though, withdrawing money from a Roth early can severely impact your ability to grow your account to achieve real wealth in retirement. This is where having an emergency fund with anywhere from 3 to 12 months worth of living expenses comes in, so you don't have to rob from your future self. By not being able to contribute what you feel is a lot of money, or that you got a late start on saving for retirement, might compel you to make a higher risk investment. Possibly investing in a speculative stock or just something that you don't fully understand has the potential to set you back even further. Also, to clarify, the Roth IRA isn't the investment, it's just the account that holds the investment. So just by opening up a Roth IRA, the money isn't automatically invested for you. You have to go into the account and choose the investments that align with what your financial goals are. In other words, if all you did was put money into a Roth IRA and leave it alone, it's just sitting there in cash and not growing. Most of you who are watching right now are in that 25 to 45-year-old age group, so you still have time to invest. The power of compound interest is an amazing tool that can grow your wealth. By simply investing in a fund that mimics the S&P 500, over the course of the past 50 years has averaged a 10% return. Don't get me wrong, there are some people who get lucky and strike it rich and do very, very well in retirement. But for the majority of us, it will just crash and burn our retirement accounts. Be patient and be disciplined in your investments and you will be better off. Also, if you're worried that only being able to invest up to $7,000 per year isn't going to be enough, know this. That when the Roth IRA began back in 1998, the contribution limit was set at $2,000. Then, by 2008, it was $5,000. By 2019, it was $6,000. And currently in 2024, it's $7,000. And remember that if you're over 50, there is that extra catch-up contribution limit of $1,000. So chances are in 20, 30, even 40 years from now, contribution amounts will be much higher than they are today. The bottom line is this. Having a Roth IRA can provide you with a lot of benefits for you in your retirement years. But you have to pay attention to the rules and don't commit any of the mistakes that I mentioned here in this video. If you don't have an account, take a few minutes and open one. Fund it and start investing. Your future self will thank you. If you want to learn more about growing your wealth, then check out this video right here. But before you do that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video and that you got something out of it. I'll see you in the next one.